Good morning. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tony and I'm one of the leaders at Christian Life Church in Hereford. Today in our daily devotional, we're continuing to look at the armour of God from Ephesians chapter 6. And this morning we're looking at verse 15, where we are urged to put on the shoes of peace. For shoes, put on the peace that comes from the good news so that you will be fully prepared. So how do we define peace? Is it merely the absence of strife or war or turmoil? Well, the dictionary defines peace as a freedom from disturbance, a state or a period in which there is no war. And yet for us as Christians, there is no freedom from disturbance. There is no state where we are free from war. The very fact that Paul talks about armour tells us we are in a battle with spiritual powers and principalities. We live in a fallen world, not just overcome by a natural virus like coronavirus, but overcome by a spiritual virus called sin that has infected every area of humanity. Peace is not an absence of something, but rather something that we can use right here, right now, in the midst of the most difficult of times. Those who study martial arts know that setting one's feet is the beginning of all combat. They affect the balance, the grip, the power, and the movement. In the same way, the foundation of our day-to-day living as Christians is the gospel of peace. It was this peace that allowed Jesus to endure all he endured, including the cross. Indeed, Jesus is called the Prince of Peace. Peace is part of the nature of God. He is the God of peace. Jesus left us this peace that goes beyond our natural understanding, so that we may become the peacemakers in a time of turmoil. At this time, the world is in turmoil, and there are many living in stress. Yet the peace that comes through the gospel is the answer. We can cast our cares on God because he cares for us. Wearing the shoes of the gospel of peace allows us to bring that peace into our daily battles, sharing it wherever we go to help others whose lives are in turmoil. It says in Isaiah, how beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns. Today we can take the peace of the gospel and share it with someone who doesn't know that peace. Today we can bring peace, to bring hope to others in a time where hope for many is lacking. So I'd like to finish this morning's devotional by reading Paul's message to the church in Philippi. Let us take it as God's message for us today, as we put on the shoes that come from the gospel of peace. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. God bless you. Have a great day. See you soon. Goodbye.